That's right, Nick Dutch back on the camera again. Sorry to go low resolution, but I've got insomnia. I'm desperately trying to get some sleep and I can't. Went on to YouTube and I've seen this round robin-y thing going on about faith and in defense of faith. Before you inquire, yes, I am just wearing two items of clothing, my hat and my spectacles. And yes, it must be because I'm overtired, because I have no real reason to wear the hat. Now, for those of you who are already unaware, despite the fact I'm very atheist-friendly, I do theistic things, and that does involve immersing myself in various concepts of God. And there's some interesting things about the phenomenon of getting yourself into the kind of like religious stroke God type prayerful state of mind, because the variety of certainty that it provides is not certainty that, you know, God exists. It's not certainty that you've got a place in the universe. I mean, let me illustrate this. When you go out to the bus stop, you've got faith that the bus is going to be there, okay? When you go to a supermarket, you've got faith that the products you want to buy are there. But let's say there's one particular product you actually need, in my case, for my health. And I've been going to this one particular supermarket to get it because I know this one particular supermarket has the product and it's the cheapest in the area. And I've needed it. Okay, so I go to the bus stop knowing the bus is going to be there. The bus was there. It took me to the supermarket. No problem. Go into the supermarket and hey presto, they've moved everything around and they no longer sell the product I've got, that I want there. So what happens? There's a slight feeling of panic or a sense of anxiety or a sense that I've wasted my time. But although I've experienced something of a change in the uncertain environment that is the world, I can do something prayerful, for instance, and I can have restored to me the illusion of knowledge that despite the fact that something of an unexpected nature has happened which has caused me inconvenience, somehow I will find a solution which will actually work for me and will allow me to get what I need for my health as well as to cover my living expenses and all the rest of that. Once I'm in that position of illusion of knowledge that the result that I'm after, or one which is good enough, could potentially happen, I then find myself calmer and more able to think and plan out the various different possible futures or methods that I could then deploy in order to get what I need so that I can then solve the problem at hand. And this is as a result of reaching a point in which I feel anxious and dealing with the anxiety, because health is a big anxiety for me because I've got health problems, okay? And from that position of anxiety, developing via faith something which I can then use to bring myself into a state of rationality. So if you like, okay, in that particular example, it's a question of using something which is completely illogical and irrational and uses concepts which are to do with things which probably, to the best of our physical knowledge, do not exist, for the purposes of bringing me back into a state of rationality and objectivity. So in that particular example, the benefits of faith is to provide me with better quality reasoning ability rather than less reasoning ability. And there are many other wide variety of complex examples I could provide, but that's just one of them. Alright?